Today, I believe, is Are You OK Day. It's a big one on the calendar. Everyone jumps on it. We are a mindset and motivation podcast. So for me, this one hits home really well. And everything we talk about in this podcast, you know, if you're a constant listener, is really just how do we get up and go? How do we feel good about ourselves? And how do we reposition things in our mind? I don't want to harp on about too much today. We all know what this day is about. Okay, have you got a mate that you need to reach out to? Is there someone you haven't spoken to in a while that you should ping a note to? For me, the awkward part about Are You OK Day is it almost feels a bit elitist, like, oh, you okay, mate? How you go? Like, fuck. Like, I know there's ways to ask for it, but, you know, there is that feeling I think a lot of us share, you know. So what I rather do on these days is actually text a mate, and I don't ask them anything about Are You OK? I actually go, hey, I was just thinking of you. How funny was that time we did X, Y, Z? Or, hey, I'd love to catch up with you in a couple of weeks. What are you up to? Just the act of reaching out. You never know who needs you at that moment, okay? So this is kind of how I process it. But what I want to do today, it's not about that. I'm just thinking out loud at the moment, is that I want to assume that someone here listening isn't feeling great. So I was at Shape Conference last week, and there were some amazing speakers. There are a couple of lads that went up who were ex-Swannies players. They now do this whole, mindset stuff for, blokes over 40 who really start to get a bit lonely, a little bit depressed and whatever, because, that they're getting to a different phase of their life and metabolically things are changing. But that sense of belonging and physicality, it's easy to let go and see that disappear as you get older. So they bring these boys to the beach, once a week, and it's all about camaraderie and getting together. But they said something really, really interesting, which we probably already know, but it was a great reminder, and that's what this episode today is about, is that they said, I want you to turn to the person next to you. It just so happened to be Charles Cameron from the RCSA for me. So him and I had a great little chat, but he basically said, I want you now in the next 30 seconds to tell each other what your 3 favorite things to do, your favorite hobbies or your favorite things to do that make you just feel really, really good. So go and do it. I want you guys to do this activity yourself. Just write down these 3 things that make you feel really good, things you love doing, things you just love to do, I'll give you some ideas. For me, I love pausing in the middle of my day and jumping in the ocean. I love pausing in the middle of the day and having a coffee. I love the snow. I love, it might be surfing for someone else. It might be playing music. Whatever you love doing. It might be going to have lunch with someone, going to see a friend. Might be snuggling up and whatever, watching a movie. Whatever you love doing that makes you really feel good inside and really passionate and lit up, that's what we want to find. And I want you to write them down, because Are You OK Day is all about mental health and well-being. And knowing when you're in a funk is one thing. Knowing how to get out of that funk is the challenge for most people. And so what they went on to say was, and I completely agree with this, if you're having one of those days where you just feel shit, you're having one of those days where you just think, like, I don't even want to get out of bed or whatever, the best thing you can do is to go to that list of 3 things that light you up and do as many of them as you can. If you can do one of them, great. That's going to make you feel better. If you can do 2 of them, or even all 3 of them in a day when you're feeling really down, it's going to put you in such a better headspace. It's going to put you in such a better mood, because these are the things that you love to do. It's very all well and good for Are You OK, advocates to go out and tell you what to do. It's very well for me to go out and tell you what to do. But when you know what lights you up, when you know what actually makes you feel unbelievable. For me, one of my things is sleep. I run so hard when I'm on. Sometimes I just think, I need to sleep. Like, if you can hear my voice, I got a head cold. I don't get sick often, but this one's just lingering and it's really killing my vibe. It's been a huge 5 weeks for us, from a billing sense, from a lone recruiter sense, from a work sense, from a leisure sense. I've been burning the candle. And my sleep has been suffering. So I know that tonight I'm really looking forward to sleep, okay? So for me, that might sound silly, but I love sleep. Sleep is like one of the number 1 things. So that's the episode today, okay? Like, I'm really hoping that no one out there is struggling at the moment, but I have to assume that there are people. I will always be here for you. If anyone feels like they need to talk to someone, I will always talk to someone. I'm a recruiter. That's what we do. But that extends through to the lone recruiter family. in that community. If you guys ever need help, you've got my email there. You've got my Instagram there. You've got whatever, my LinkedIn there. Ping me a note. It might take me a little bit to get to, but I will respond and I will happily talk to you, because no one should be alone. No one should feel like, there isn't someone there to lean on. Did you know, here's a quick fact, it was like 60 or 70% of your brain is literally wired to look for belonging. Who are my people? Where's my community? Where do I belong? And the moment that your brain recognizes that you're on the fringe or you're on the outside or you don't have people to call your people, it starts to respond in a way very alike to being electrocuted. It's crazy. I mean, obviously I'm not shooting electricity out of my hands, and obviously that's how much pain it can cause, psychological pain it can cause to the brain, not having a sense of belonging. So the Lone Recruiter Network and community, that's what we are. I know it's one way, me talking to you, but there are so many. I'm telling you now, guys, there's 50,000 plus people who see our stuff every month. You're not alone. Everyone wants to do better. Everyone needs mindset help. Everyone needs a hug. Okay? Everyone, including myself. And I feel your warmth all of the time, but please do not feel like you are alone. So today, I want you to think of 3 things that just excite you. What are the things you love to do? Write them down, stick them on your wall. When you feel shit, try your best to do 1, 2, 3 of those things. I'm guarantee it, you will be getting out of that funk quicker than you can say funk. Okay? And if anyone ever is getting to that point where they really do need some support and help, please call me, please message me. Like, share, subscribe, helps us grow. We have a webinar coming up with the RCSA on the 16th of September, not far off now. It is linking purpose with profits, okay? So making sure that you truly understand where your commission structure goes when it lands. Is it going to the basic needs that are quite boring, or is it going to your high-level calling? Is it going to your high-level needs, your goals, your aspirations, the things that actually light you up, okay? And this is linking the profits you make or commission that you make with the purpose that you're on your mission in life. And it's a doozy. I've done an episode on this stuff. It's that above the line, below the line stuff, but I'm going to do a full 45-minute breakdown of it. I've done this as presentations and conferences before, and it goes off really well. So please, link below, check it out. I do think that, whoever comes will be better for it. I do actually think you'll make more money because you'll be self-motivated, self-driven. You'll be reminded. If anything, you will be reminded of why we do recruitment, okay? As always, have an amazing day, and may all your deals come true.